Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. Today, we've got some tea. So recently there was a situation in regards to comment of the day, and ALR left a comment letting us know her thoughts. If you haven't seen that video, the one called Amber Lynn Called Me Out, I would suggest that you go ahead and watch that first. I will go ahead and leave it linked down below because today we are going to go ahead and discuss Becky's response to that situation, and they are not happy. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? All right, you guys, so we've got quite the unexpected story today. I certainly did not think that this would continue, but it seems as though Becky has caught wind of the comment that Amber Lynn left on my video. We covered that recently in a video called Amber Lynn Called Me Out. Well, after that video, a couple of other channels decided to chime in as well on the situation. You know, it was a pretty messy ordeal. So one of the channels that did cover this topic was Karina Kaboom, and Becky decided to view the video in question and give her thoughts. So Becky's video is called I Watched Karina Kaboom's New Video. Now, it is a response to ALR saying that she hid her sexuality from Becky throughout their entire relationship.
Apparently, the entire 4 years that me and Amberlyn were together, she was questioning her sexuality. And she knew.
Wow, so Becky is taken aback about the whole situation. I'm glad that they feel comfortable coming on and discussing because Amber has no problem letting us know how she feels about the whole situation. You wish I was Becky, Becky says that throughout the whole relationship, she questioned Amber about this situation. She wanted the truth from Amber. She wasn't going to leave her, but she did pick up on things here and there that made her question ALR's attraction to men. And Amber continued to hide that from her.
I just want to understand, and I want the truth. You know, that's all I wanted was the truth. People just can't tell the truth anymore.
Becky says that Amber feeling hidden away in the closet for 4 years was her fault because they gave Amber so many opportunities to let them know. Becky says that when she would question her about it, it would always end up in a fight, with Amber telling Becky that she was invalidating her as a lesbian. But Becky didn't mean any harm by it. She just, being through this situation with multiple exes of hers, she could feel that maybe Amber wasn't being truthful to her. Becky then tells us a story about her birth. Her parents thought that they were going to be a boy. They even had the name Gregory picked out, which we know that was ALR's pet name for Becky. Becky felt different growing up, as many LGBT people do. She struggled with coming out and all the things surrounding that situation. Becky's been through a lot in regards to her exes. Her first girlfriend told her that she was bi, but she wanted to spend her life with a man. And I can understand why that would hurt Becky so much. Anyone would think, well, does that mean I'm not enough? Becky said that they struggled with gender dysphoria, questioning how they wanted to live their life. And they have opened up about this in the past. It is something they are continuing to think about. She has told us that she prefers she/they pronouns. Just for clarification, I've seen that question in the comments. Becky explains that she had trust issues when she got with Amber Lynn.
I gave her so many opportunities to tell me. And I told her I wouldn't leave. I told her I would support her and love her, and we would try to work through it. And, you know, I did voice, I was scared and I had concerns, and, you know, I was going to feel insecure.
Becky says that she watches Karina and she likes the cute animals, but doesn't care about the Amber and Foodie drama. Yeah, she watches for the cute animals. Becky was hurt by Amber blaming her for staying in the closet. She feels betrayed by Amber, keeping this secret from her.
To me, lying to someone is probably the biggest betrayal, is to just lie, especially about something that big.
And when she was in a relationship with Amber, whenever this topic came up, whenever Becky decided to ask her, Amber would get defensive and angry. And it is on Amber for keeping this a secret.
So no, it was not my fault that Amber Lynn stayed in the closet until we broke up. That's on her. She had opportunities.
Becky, despite her past, said she would never leave someone just because they came out as something different than what she expected. They find the idea disgusting. Bex said that over the years, she grew to understand the spectrum of sexuality. She was very upset about what Amber said and even cried about it. Again, she felt lied to. And it took her back to times where she felt that she made people feel as though they didn't like women as much as they thought they did, as if, again, she was not enough.
It's just the same thing after the other, after the other, after the other. It's just the same thing. And it's almost like it feels like I help people realize that they don't like women as much as they thought they did.
Becky says that she is continuing to grow and she admits that she's made a lot of mistakes, as we all have. They insinuate that Amber should stop being so focused on what she wants all the time and maybe take the time to step outside of herself and put herself in somebody else's ballet slippers. Becky feels bad that Amber didn't feel comfortable telling her about how she truly feels. She is not upset with Amber finding herself, simply that she kept it a secret from Becky, her partner for 4 years.
What I'm upset about is how I told her that I was afraid of things being hidden from me and, just kept from me, especially something like that. Just don't keep it from me. And then she kept it from me.
Becky admits that her and Amber went through difficult times and they would have intense conversations and arguments. It feels as though Becky knew long before the breakup that this wasn't the best for either of them. Bex says that ALR was always the one that would try to calm it down and convince Becky to stay with her. The final straw was again another argument, a really bad argument. Becky went to stay a few days with her family, and instead of caving to Amber again, she decided to finally end it, once and for all.
Those few days, I realized that I just couldn't anymore. So no, I'm not going to sit here and take the blame.
Becky admits that if Amber did come clean about this situation, it would have an effect on her. She would have a fear that maybe ALR would leave her for a man, but she just wanted her to be honest. She then addresses the situation with Destiny and how Amber was still in love with her years into their relationship. And Becky says she had come to terms with that. She was okay with it. She understood it, and Amber was upfront about it. So they could work through it. In fact, they still loved their ex too, but didn't tell Amber. She clarifies that she didn't say anything because it wasn't a threat to their relationship, which by saying that, it insinuates that Destiny was a threat to their relationship. I guess what Becky means is Destiny was still in Amber's life, while Becky's ex wasn't. It does make you wonder what else was kept under wraps in this relationship. The more and more that comes out, the more unhealthy it seems it was. But Becky was there for Amber. Becky took care of Amber during one of her darkest times, even though it was one of her darkest times as well. She put Amber before anyone else.
There was no threat. I wasn't going to cheat on her. I wasn't going to leave her. Even if I did have a spot in my heart for someone else, she still had a spot in there too. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of polyamory, but you actually can be in love with more than one person at a time. I'm glad she found herself, and I'm glad she's finally being honest, especially with the person she's with now. It's just too bad I couldn't get that same honesty.
Mic drop. All right, you guys, it's our favorite time of the day, and that is, of course, comment of the day. Today's comment comes in from that video called Amber Lynn Called Me Out. Let's hope that this one doesn't cause a ton of drama. Or maybe we should hope that it does. I don't know. This comment is from Sunflower Jenny, who says, she is still so salty that Becky broke up with her. She is trying to change the narrative of the breakup so that her audience will believe her, when we all know Becky couldn't wait to dump her once and for all. So that last part is a little bit harsh, huh? But I do feel as though Amber wants people to believe a certain story, so it's nice that we do have Becky on her own channel telling us their thoughts on the situation. Without hearing it from Becky, how else would we know what actually happened? Amber Lynn wants people to believe a certain narrative, and of course, she doesn't want herself to look bad. So at the end of the day, I'm just happy that Becky has found their own voice on their channel and is able to kind of set the record straight. Because without her, all we would have is rumor and speculation. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. What do you guys think about this situation? Are you happy that Becky was able to come out and let us know how she feels about it? And what do you think about Amber keeping this a secret? Amber seems to think that this was in order to protect Becky, while Becky wishes that she was just honest with her. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.